Reflection number 5. Build on service projects. I swear Build On changed my life. Truly, it did. I remember my first meeting. My friend from IB got a couple of us and said, go join Build On. And we were like, what's Build On? And he was like, you gotta come to find out. So we went. And that meeting happened to be when these two people were showing their trek to Nicaragua video PowerPoint presentation. And looking at that, it was like, wow, they really made a difference in the world. I want to be them. Like, I want to do all that. So that weekend, because Build On has a service project every Saturday, sometimes Sundays, but always a Saturday, and sometimes during the week, school week. So I went to my first Build On project on that Saturday, and it was the autism walk, and we volunteered and cheered on the people in the walk, and it was the most meaningful service project because it was my first one, and it was what made me want to do more. Like, seeing the smiles it put on people's faces that get cheered on, and we made up our own chairs for each person that walked by. We made up random cheers like, let's go walkers, let's go, let's go walkers, let's go, It was just amazing. Like, I would love to just look at myself then and now, and it's just like I've come so far. And after that, I went to tons and tons and tons of service projects. Like, I remember Halloween. Build On had this place rented out to, it was like a recreational center, and children and families in the neighborhood could just come in for free. And I was in charge of the candy bag making table, and it was where they took brown paper bags that were boring and dull and turned it into candy bags, like stickers, glitter, glue, feathers. Can make it look like an animal, can make it look like a monster, ghosts, everything. Like, kids, everyone was just so creative, and it was just so wonderfully great. And they had a haunted mansion, like we actually went through a haunted house, and it was just funny. And they had lots of games for the children to play, and they got to participate and help them out and direct them. And it was actually on the one day it snowed, and it was just like fun. It was really fun. It was like really fun. What else? I remember this one time we did a Top Chef competition at a senior citizens place where they grouped us up with senior citizens, and each group made food. And the food that we had to make with, we actually raised the money before we went to the senior citizens. So we were out down Broad and Cecil B. Moore, shouting and screaming and getting people to give us money to help senior citizens with to eat healthy and everything. And we're just out there, and after we raised like over $50, we went to Fresh Grocer and brought all the ingredients, and then we went to the senior citizen place, and that's when we made the food. And it was 3 teams: Team Beyonce, Team Winners, and Team Phillies. I was on Team Phillies, and of course we won because like our presentation of the plate was just amazing, and we let the old people and senior citizens help us. Like, well, technically we helped them, and they just made it so great. And like we presented our food to them like it was a real cooking show, and it was just awesome. We got prizes and certificates for playing, and it was amazing experience. I remember this one service project at Bartram Gardens, and it was like my first outdoor project where like we were planting weeds, moving rocks, all that kind of stuff, like outdoor yard work. And this one person there, this adult who was managing us, told me and looked at me. It was like, "You seem like you like community service a lot." And I was like, "I do." He was like, "Are you going to apply for Trek for Knowledge?" And I'm just like, at the one moment I didn't have no clue what it was, but then he told me, explained to me, and I was like, "Oh no."